Alright, let's finish it up. So the last issue I have is 508, and like I said, I mean, Daredevil stops and gets renumbered, so I'm assuming these filler issues or filler runs in the middle there, you know, sequentially adds back up and we get at 508. It's 507, 506, 505, 504, 3. I guess I'm missing 502. And I guess I'm missing 500. Or wherever we start. Anyway, this is the last issue of the Volume 2 run. It went to 119. It's actually a really nice cover. There's a lot of good art in this. Marvel was really putting their best foot forward on this run. It had Kevin Smith writing it. It had Ed Brubaker right on the heels of the Captain America storyline. It had Brian Michael Bendis. I mean, just one good sequential team after another. So fortunate to have this. Alright, so 119. 118. These are beautiful painted covers. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12. 111. I think 111 is the first appearance of Lady Bullseye. This is a second print of it, so I think I might have a first print in my first appearance box. But another character you don't know, you know, she very well may be the Bullseye they use instead of Bullseye when they do the Netflix stuff. So just something you might want to think about. 110. 109. This is all the Brubaker run stuff. Really good Mr. Fear cover. I know 100 had a bunch of different covers. This is a variant cover to it. It's a Michael Turner cover. 99, 98. It's a pretty intimidating looking gladiator cover there. 95. Kind of an offshoot. 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87. Got a Finch cover. 86. So as you can see, Brubaker had a really long run on Daredevil. And before him, you got Bendis. So, I mean, so here they are telling you, like, okay, 80 is really also number 460. This is when people started to be like, well, we don't really want our books relaunched. We're sorry, says Marvel. Here you go. To me, once you've done this, the damage is done. Daredevil stopped and you know, restarted. It's kind of funny, like if you think about, if you go to a comic shop today and you look on the shelf, sequentially, I mean, all these titles have rebooted and relaunched. So the longest running titles you're going to find on the shelf now are all independent titles. You're going to find Knights of the Dinner Table. You're going to find Uncle Scrooge, or not Uncle Scrooge, but like Walt Disney Comics and Stories, which is like 600 and something. You're going to find Spawn in the 250s, and you're going to find Savage Dragon. But Marvel and DC, your major runners of comic books, technically don't have the highest numbered books on the shelves anymore because of all their starting and stopping. Okay, 68, 67, I actually really got to reread these. I don't remember a lot of this story, but I'm selling myself on my own spiel. Oh man, look at these good writers. Alright, hold on. This looks like a movie cover. 57, 56, 55, 54. David Mack had his little pause in here for a while, and I'm not a big David Mack fan. I didn't really care about Kabuki, and I like his painted stuff's okay, but sometimes he gets a little wiggity whacked. It's kind of the current incarnation you find for Typhoid Mary these days. Doesn't have the dreadlocky afro hair anymore. This was Marvel's attempt to get you back on it. Like they're all, hey, 25 cents, come on, give it a shot. $37, $36, $33, $32. This is during the whole trial or suspect that Matt Murdock is Daredevil, which they still play on to this day. Issue 30. I just forgot. It's kind of funny. All right, coming to the close here. Final stretch. 25. Back to the David Mack covers. 24, 23. 22. This is where he's just all that. He's just whatever, dude. 20. 19. 18. 17. This looks like slash Joe Quesada slash David Mack. 15. Oh, it is. Joe Quesada, Palamati, David Mack. 14. It's got Echo. 13. 12. 11. And 10. I think this one is the first appearance of Echo for those who are trying to get first appearances. 9. 8. On this run, if you read it, like, if you have read this or if you plan on reading it, they kill off Mysterio in the end. It's not a big spoiler because obviously Mysterio is still around these days. But you can tell in Kevin Smith's writing here that he makes every attempt to keep this character dead permanently by stating like, oh, he's a third string villain, he's got terminal cancer, he's not going to survive anyway, yada yada yada. They show him shot point blank in the head on camera, so it's like Kevin Smith wanted to write this guy off. And the very next week, on the rack in a Spectacular Spider-Man, there is Mysterio. So, good try, Kevin Smith, but he's a Marvel guy. So, Mysterio returns. This issue was just super, super shocking to me for being a Daredevil reader for as long as I have been. They haven't undone what's happened in this issue. I'm not going to spoil it in case people have not read it. Those who have, I mean, I think having the longevity and the amount of issues I've just shown for Daredevil alone, it's like this was, I was quite surprised by this. Number 3. Number 2, it's a Scott Campbell cover. There are 2 covers to this. I chose the Campbell cover. And number 1 for the series. All right, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little stroll through memory lane of Daredevil books with me. I will show the hodgepodge batch later on, and I will make an X-Men video because I had a request to do so on that too. So on X-Men, I think I've got the John Byrne run, just like John Byrne through 500 or whatever when it finishes. And honestly, I kind of stopped reading it towards the end, but I collected it because it's X-Men. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy your weekend.